There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood.
Tá aqui. Cheguei chegando. E a câmera não tá. Ih, esqueci de botar claro. Caralho, vai ser doido isso aqui. É aquilo que eu falo. Ah, fez canto alto. Omen.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses! Fulfilling the sacred mallet of the Sarafan, you are hereby damned.
Aqui tá com delay de áudio.
Are no longer. The tavern's closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveler from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night. That's
Tá
him!
com áudio aí? Tá com áudio aí? Tá com áudio? Tá com áudio do microfone? Tá com áudio.
End it! Now!
Pô, fico praticamente juntado.
They, victors, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger. The hunger for revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted was to kill my assassins. Sometimes you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge. You will have the blood you hunger for. I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness and decay. spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite. I often resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment. Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Audron, the Heart of Darkness restores vampiric unlife. Life is precious, Janos discovered, as it was torn, throbbing and bleeding from his own body. This ancient vial bears with it a dark gift indeed. For with it, my life force is increased. These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy for the spawning of spells. The world had changed to my eyes. I had not expected such cruelty from the light. For in the embrace of the sun I could find no comfort, only malice. This would change in time for the worse, along with other things. Devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone. When rainfall comes, vampires are wise to find shelter from its acidic touch. Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence I came. What trickery is this?
There he is! Kill him! You massacre! If we put you down once, we could do it again.
They Victus! There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over. Their sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill. This was where the bloody deed of my murder took place. I would not be kind to the denizens that lurk here. They would taste my steel, and I their blood. The necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the pillars for an answer. The pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world. Night dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger.
Napraptor, your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance, or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ari, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek only a cure.
There is no cure for death, only release. You must destroy the sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace. The Nine of the Protectors of Hope were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of this beast drove my love Napraptor mad. Now he spreads misery and pain among the Circle, crumbling the very foundation of Nosgoth. You must restore balance. You must right the pillars of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Kain. Beware the unspoken.
Napraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth. Each Circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the Circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the Circle had to die, and the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Napraptor began. These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return. In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me. While it is true that natural light weakens a vampire, magical light can have many uses indeed.
Oh, please, help me,
Please, help me, kind sir! Oh, please, help me, kind sir! Oh, please, help me, kind sir!
Putz.
The Heart of Darkness. As daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes. My lupine form enables me to move like lightning and leap over obstacles barring my path. But the guise of the wolf brings with it its own kind of hunger and rage.
E aí, meu querido? Comprei a passagem, vou comprar mais tarde o ingresso do show. Vou comprar mais tarde, a passagem já tá comprada. Comprei o mais importante, pô, que é a passagem. Vou sair daqui 10 horas do Rio. Previsão de chegada 4h30 no Tietê. Aí de lá eu vou pegar um Uber. Fala que é meia hora que leva. As portas abrem 5 horas, vou ver se eu como algum lanche. Ver se eu como algum lanche na rodoviária. Na barriga aqui. Nunca mais eu fico tanto tempo sem comer e segurando a vontade de carregar. Porra, a dor na barriga tá insuportável. Eu sempre falei isso, nunca mais vou fazer, eu sempre tava fazendo. Sai fora, rapaz. Papo torto é esse? Sai pra lá, gramonhão. Tem algum restaurante ali perto, cara? Depois eu vou até procurar. Pelo menos eu bebo uma água, como alguma coisa. Ou então já almoço de manhã, né? Almoçar 9 horas da manhã, foda.
The bolt employs magical force in its rawest form. A messy spell, but a potent one nonetheless.
É ruim de usar essa porra agora.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances. The village of Nachtholm was typical of Nosgoth peasantry. Yet amidst the farmers and smithies of the quiet country life prowled brigands and cut-purses.
Dor na barriga tá brava, tá? Tem que tomar um eno. Uma lavagem nela.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. The rain will do you no harm, for our blood preserves. The town of Stenschencrow bore with it the infamous aroma of its inhabitants. In life, I would not have graced the place with my presence. In death, I merely added to the stench.
Porra, aí é foda, eu não tô lendo lá, pô. Minha cara, que é feia. Feia nada, rapaz. Sou bonito. Matando é ruim pra diabo. Banda chata.
Of all the methods I employ, this is perhaps the cruelest. Causing my victim's body to shrink on itself. Crushing bones and rupturing organs till the pressure inside bursts the sack of fleshy skin, spraying its contents for all to see.
Contenção de gases aqui. Porra, dói pra caralho a barriga. Oh, please, help be kind, sir. Tokyo Hotel, tu já ouviu? Não, nunca ouvi. Nem sei o que se trata, mas o nome não me é estranho. Vou ter que falar pela live normal. O shot nem tá dando tanta visualização.
This lunatic was delighted to see me. Perhaps his madness would reveal a greater truth.
Não, nunca ouvi.
The bastard's extension crow shun me as Nosgov shuns them. I know what it means to be an outsider vampire. I fear you not. But remember this, there are others who will speak to you, so long as you know how to look.
Ah, já tá melhorando a barriga, né? Não sei que eu volto depois.
There are benefits to traveling beneath a human guise. The threat to my person is lessened and much information can be gleaned. However, the illusion is flimsy, and any act of aggression on my part can break the spell. Something's not right. The pilgrims go in, but I ain't never seen one come out. At times, my magic extends into very exotic disciplines, such as the manipulation of time. I am able to slow time down so I can move about, quick as a wolf, while all others move as though they were mired in mud. The Praptor had servants. One day, one escaped the keep and stumbled into our village. Mad he was, and his skin and hair white as a sheet, scared out of his wits. That lunatic on the hill? It's not right that we good people have to put up with his magic. Something has to be done. That lunatic on the hill. It's not right that we good people have to put up with his magic. Something has to be done. The mage is insane, I tell you, insane! Listen, can't you hear him cackling to himself? The wind carried screams from the west. I couldn't help but smile. Someone else in this world was suffering more than I.
Good day to you.
I ain't never been up there, nor would I ever. The mage is insane, I tell you, insane! Listen, can't you hear him cackling to himself?
Hail, stranger. What can I get you today?
The gaping maw of Nupraptor's retreat rained upon Nosgoth all his pain and misery. The disease begged to be cleansed.
Ah, fica conversando lá no short, pô. 20 no Peaceful Live Underground. Porra, eu nunca joguei esse jogo, pô. Jogo de corrida é complicado de trazer, cara, porque tem muita trilha sonora. O único que eu trago aqui é o do kart lá, do Mario Kart. Mas o The Evil Within 1 eu vou fazer, semana que vem eu faço.
The mentalist Nupraptor was renowned through Nosgoth for his tricks of
Se
the
acabar a
mind,
semana do meu
telepathy
aniversário,
and
que é a semana
telekinesis.
Legacy of Kain.
Pilgrims traveled from all across the land seeking the comfort of his lies. I sought not his wisdom,
Eu acho que eu tenho um save
but
aqui
his
do...
life.
Acho que eu tenho um save aqui do Evil Within 1. Caralho!
The heart of darkness.
Não encheu nada isso. Isso, que dor insuportável, né? Caralho, que sensação de saco.
Please, help me, kind sir!
You dare intrude upon my sanctuary? Can I not mourn in peace? Leave and let my solitude be complete.
Seja isso. Tá que pariu, não é, caralho.
I see.
Com muita dor na barriga, deixa eu melhorar a dor. Porra, que loucura isso.
I came upon one of Nupraptor's serving girls, catatonic with fear, choking out half words through bloodied, broken teeth. Although tempted by hunger, I stayed my hand, allowing her to tell her story. She spoke of her lord Nupraptor, driven to insanity by the brutal slaying of his beloved Ariel. She spoke of his self-mutilation, sewing his eyes and lips shut to deny the outside world. Fueled by despair and hopelessness, he turned his magic on the circle, infecting their minds with his madness. Nupraptor cared for nothing now, save his pathetic self-pity. Scars such as hers would never heal. Death would only be a mercy. The cretin squandered life and left it seeping on the floor. Such waste was a travesty. Perhaps Nupraptor needed to be taught a lesson as to the value of blood.
E aí, Blade? E aí, rapaz? E aí, galera? Blade, por que tu usa aquele enquadramento nos seus vídeos lá, cara? O enquadramento é muito estranho, cara. Já tomou enquadro da polícia aí, Blade? Quando dirigia?
When conjured, the energy bank permits me access to mass amounts of magical energy for a brief period of time. However, when the moment passes, I will be drained of all magic, unable to cast even the simplest of spells.
Dor na barriga ainda tá zoada ainda. Mas nunca mais eu faço isso. Nunca mais eu vou dormir. Nunca mais eu vou dormir. Que isso? Michael Douglas. Nunca mais eu vou dormir. Nunca mais eu vou dormir.
From the depths of the retreat's eye sockets, I viewed Nosgoth in a different fashion. The glass seemed to warp the image and taint the color, as if Nosgoth needed assistance in making its corruption apparent.
Nunca mais eu vou dormir. Nunca mais eu vou dormir. Michael Douglas.
Should this object strike an enemy, rot and decay would instantly eat their flesh and leave only a pool of blood and tissue. For a time after, the toxins are still active and therefore lethal to the touch.
So, Malik, have you come to fail the circle once more? Leave, Paladin. I do not need your protection. Come, Kain. Come, share my pain.
So, this was the mentalist Nupraptor, this broken, pathetic little man. Yet crippled as he was, he would not yield without battle. Very well, old fool. If it is death you seek, I will not deny you. Perhaps the head of her beloved will convince Ariel that I have accomplished my task. The mace is amongst my most useful of weapons, for it merely stuns my victims, allowing me ample time to feed.
Nunca mais eu vou dormir, nunca mais eu vou dormir. Isso.
placed Nupraptor's head before the Pillar of the Mind, and watched on as it dissolved into the stone. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. Nupraptor was but the genesis. Forever tainted by his madness, the circle was beyond redemption. For them, absolution lay only in death. In me, they would find their deliverance. But first I had to defeat their shepherd. Malek, defender of the Nine, lay in a keep to the far north, past Vassabunt. It was time for me to test the wrath of the Pillar of Conflict.
Death in the circle breathes life to the pillars. For every pillar, there is a token. Only with these shall they be restored. But to reach a warrior, you must first breach his ward. Find Malek and destroy him. Only then will the circle fall.
Eu tento ouvir. E aí, Rícrafos, como é que você tá, meu querido? Pô, não consigo rolar a pedra ali, é foda. No início, indo pro enfrentar o Malek, bem no iníciozinho do jogo. Acabei com o primeiro guardião agora. Iníciozinho do jogo.
The gypsies, purveyors of distrust and superstition. Most of their babble should be taken with a pinch of salt, since the gypsies often tinker with weary travelers' minds. However, a few gypsies have something interesting to say. Wasserbunt lay, its glory now stained and faded, a faithful child in the looming shadow of Nupraptor's retreat. Nupraptor's keep lay west of Wasserbunt. I would seek to cut the cancer from its heart.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your magic energy recovers more quickly, for our blood enhances.
Years ago, word reached us of a strange pestilence that had laid siege to a few remote villages far east, but the rumors failed to prepare us for the horror that was the plague. Worms and maggots fed upon his festering skin. The scent of tainted blood seeped through the wounds upon which they feasted. Pity. Such a waste. Good blood gone bad. Korhagen, my home. The finest city in all of Nosgoth, rich in vanity and conceit. I had no delusions as to the welcome I would receive. Death and disease stalked these streets. Bodies lay, most in the very spots in which fate had taken them. A perfect homecoming. Invoking this spell cloaks me under a protective aegis. Whatever spell is cast at me will be reflected back at the caster, leaving me unharmed. It will only last for a short time, however, before leaving me vulnerable once more. Of undead fall swiftly to deception. With the bone armor, they are not as eager to challenge me. This cleanses my body of any dangerous poisons. Quite useful with all the filth I find myself surrounded by. A medley of death and evisceration. Let fate choose my enemy's demise.
Pô, você fica mandando mensagem nos shorts lá. Manda a lista dos jogos que você tem pra eu pedir algum em live. Porra, eu vou fazer The Evil Within 1, pô. Você lembra? Eu vou fazer, deixar. Vou fazer The Evil Within 1, pô. Deixa acabar essa semana do meu aniversário. Com o Reagan. Nem fudendo que eu enfrentaria o Malek sem a armadura dele.
Malek's bastion, perched defiantly on the mountaintop, black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
Eu vou parar com as lives shorts. Elas nem estão dando mais feedback. Deram ali no iniciozinho e depois...
I know you are here, demon. The stench of death clings to you. The interior was as cold and sterile as the snow outside, with empty suits of armor and sharp, cruel steel lining the walls. My warriors are but shadows of my skill, child. Spiked mace. Iron sword. The towering metal structure gave birth to these wraiths. I could hazard only a guess at its function. Fusing the souls of long-dead warriors to their armor so that they may do battle once again. Life without blood? What a travesty!
Do you hope to best me, Kain? Do not worry. Your challenge will not go unmet.
A voz desse bicho é muito boa, né? O Malik é muito bom. Tu vê o ódio nele pelo Kain na voz. Outra voz do boneco.
Your undeath does not make you immortal, vampire. Come to slay the slayer of vampires, have you?
Maravilha, né? Olha só.
My eyes yearned from lack of contrast. My mouth ached for want of blood. In this cold wasteland, food was scarce, and my hunger grew. The guards at the gate offered no resistance. They were frozen solid, and dead as they stood, their flesh welded to the cold metal of their armor.
Eita, eu perdi um ali. Tá que pariu.
The Heart of Darkness. A corpse held court on a tattered throne, grinning malignantly at me through blackened teeth. It is not often that a man sees his own corpse. It is a sobering experience. But I am far less interested in my own corpse than I am in yours. Prepare yourself, vampire! Havoc and malice, their presence in my hands keeps me from employing magic. Yet rest assured, they do little to hamper my relish for slaughter. 'Twould seem Malik's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
Oh, little vampire, the game grows interesting. But with so many pawns, can you find the true player?
High upon the face of these cliffs, hidden amongst the complex network of caves, the underground sanctity of the wise Oracle of Nosgoth lay sleeping. Perhaps it was time to brave the winds and seek out this oracle from the vantage point of the heavens.
E aí, Eric? Hoje não. Essa semana vai ser especial Legacy of Kain, a semana do meu aniversário. A semana que vem eu volto à programação normal. Não, vai lá mesmo. Aqui. Ah, que estranho. Ah, era pra cá.
They Victus! They Victus! Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times infested with the plague of the undead that the circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous paladin, Malik, protector of the Pillar of Conflict. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed realms. There is no wrath as terrible as that of the righteous. I'd read enough. At once, disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum.
A nobleman, seeking wisdom. Death has taught you well.
Enough philosophy. I seek answers.
Answers indeed. I have them all if you have the questions. And what are the questions for these answers? King Atmar, the only hope to defeat the legions of the Nemesis. King Atmar, paralyzed by his princess's malaise. King Atmar, the useless. Pray, good sir, what are the questions?
A pox upon your tricks and babble, old man. Answer me this. Who is Malik, and how can I defeat him?
All in time, Sirrah. Yes, time. Unless you master it, it will master you. And now it's time for your answer. Malik, defender of the Nine, and last of the Seraphim sorcerer priests. His vanity led to the slaughter of the Circle at the hands of the vampire Vorador. For his failing, his spirit was fused to a hellish set of magical armor. He has allowed no member of the Circle to fall since.
What of this Vorador?
Follow the glow of the Ignis Fatuous to the Termagant Forest.
Ignis Fatuous?
The Ignis Fatuous lights the path to hell, nobleman. Your path. Time, Kain? Next time.
Through this magic, I can stop my enemies in their tracks. Frozen in time, they can do nothing to hinder their own doom. Sometimes I draw out their fate, for the added fear sweetens their blood. When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks and move swiftly like a shadow fleeing light. The Black Forest reigned here, its kingdom rarely invaded by those that live in the light. But it was called home by this mysterious Vorador. Legend told of a time when Vorador defeated Malek of the Seraphan. If such a man did exist, then he could perhaps be the key to defeating the Ward. Vorador's keep was hidden deep within the turbulent forest, nestled among vines and creepers that clung desperately to its dark, weathered stone. Strange that Vorador would choose a dwelling so perilous to him. The swamp could only offer a vampire hazard and pain. gorge his flesh with teeth of metal and flame, leaving only scorched remains.
Vou deixar verde ali acesa. Apagar tudo e deixar verde.
Kind sir! This spell allows me to enslave my enemies, giving me control of their bodies. When I release my grip, their bodies will shrivel and die as I displace their souls and replace them with my own.
Ah! Ah, porra, deixa. missão aqui.
This spell allows me to use blood from my own body as a weapon. When struck, my enemy's blood would flow from their bodies to fill me with life. 'Tis a risk, yet the rewards are a temptation. The Heart of Darkness.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Deixa eu salvar agora.
The luxury with which this Vorador surrounded himself was impressive. His wealth would shame the haughty nobles of my former court.
E amanhã voltamos. Fui-me.